on TMZ.
Morning. Luckily, I'm here on a day where it's busy, so let's start with Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater, they've split up. We're told that her new album coming out was not inspired by the breakup and has nothing to do with him.
They were together for 3 years and none of the music's about him. That's brutal. That's almost worse.
Cardi B performed at the NBA Finals. She had Charles Barkley all messed up. The Inside the NBA crew is trying to do their halftime show.
We've been competing with Cardi B here. I don't know if those B's, that might be Cardi D's.
That sounds like Charles Barkley. I love him.
But her boobs were insane.
I don't like dresses that when I'm looking at the women in, they give me anxiety, and that gives me anxiety.
That does the opposite for me.
Yeah,
We have different emotions.
Pete Davidson was spotted out with his daughter Scotty. Him and Elsie Hewitt have split, but our sources tell us Pete remains very active in Scotty's life.
There's nothing better when you're a dad out by yourself with a baby. You get treated like a veteran. Like you seriously do.
We got Jay-Z in New York. He is doing 3 shows at Yankee Stadium.
Are you gonna keep the hair like this? Have you decided?
No, I haven't. Let the magic happen.
Jay-Z sparked some controversy because people thought he was wearing a wig.
Oh, that was after he let out his locks.
How do you make you can transform locks back into luscious?
I feel racist having this conversation.
His look is so different.
Would it be the greatest day in TMZ history if Charles came out with Jay-Z's hair?
It's funny, you were just saying that it was getting racist. I
Sad news if you live your life vicariously through other people. Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater, also known as Greater, have broken up after nearly 3 years together, and people are shocked.
honestly, I never really understood the relationship.
Okay, maybe not her, but jazz-handy theater kids everywhere are in mourning because their king and queen are no more.
They split a couple months ago. We're told that they ended on amicable terms, but we're also told that her new album was not inspired by the breakup and has nothing to do with him.
Yes, despite people thinking her new song, Hate That I Made You Love Me, is about Ethan, TMZ has learned he was not the inspiration.
They've been broken up for a little bit, right?
2 months.
They just now announce it when the song comes out. She's like, it's not about him. Wink.
Oh, stop. Breakups aren't about publicity. They're about two people who loved each other sadly growing apart. And getting laid, son!
She's going on tour. She just wants to be able to do what she wants on tour. Sleep with a dancer here or there.
Dancers. They don't just dance, apparently. But the signs of the breakup were there.
She just had her opening show. He was not there. And so a lot of people were like, where's Ethan?
He was at Bikini Bottom.
You play SpongeBob one time on Broadway and you'll never live it down. So good luck in your separate journeys, Ethan and Ariana. At least no damage was done.
So he left his wife for this short-term fling.
They say that they were separated.
Oh, still worth it.
His kids hate him now.
Yeah, happy upcoming Father's Day, pal. Enjoy dancer banging, Ariana.
So Kanye West and Bianca, they celebrated his 49th birthday in the Netherlands, and she wore this tan bodysuit. I mean, she's cute.
It's, again, she wears the same thing over and over.
When it works, though.
She looks like a blow-up doll. He just did a music video and she's like the main star in it.
She directed it.
Yeah.
She directed the music video, and he was literally like pouring milk all over her, and she was just unbothered with milk.
She was milking a cow.
By the way, to me, it's so boring.
This is boring to you?
You know, I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of, I mean, it's the same, but I'm just saying, it's the
anti-Semitism
same
got a little
story over. Do something interesting, wear clothes, and startle us all. You know what I mean? Like,
Tell us you like Jews or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Shot's no good, and the Spurs win.
Okay, all right. Knicks lose game 3, and look, no one's looking to point any fingers here, but it was entirely the president's fault. At least according to Stephen A. Smith, who earlier said,
I'm blaming the President of the United States of America if the New York Knicks lose this tonight.
I certainly blame Trump there. It killed the whole vibe. There were boos and so forth. It killed the sort of goodwill in the city.
That's ridiculous. You cannot blame the Knicks losing on Trump.
I don't care who you are. I think any team that comes out and our first thing you're hearing are boos.
I couldn't believe he fell asleep, though.
ugh. What happened? Anyway, Stephen A. Smith, who has toyed with the idea of running for president, said Trump shouldn't go to the game. Not because of politics, but because of the disruption it absolutely caused.
It is selfish. There is no reason for any president, because of the congestion and the security measures. He knows it. He just doesn't care.
How do you respond to that?
I think he's a nice guy. But you need a certain aptitude to run for president. You need a high IQ. I'm not sure that Stephen has that.
Okay, Stephen's response.
I could say I put my IQ up against yours any day of the week.
But kids, let's get back to the Knicks, okay?
Where's it going to end up? Not going in 4 now.
No, it's Knicks in 5. I've already. And then after they lose Wednesday, it'll be Knicks in 6, and then
it's Knicks in 27 next year.
Well, the Spurs have found their good luck charm. Happy basketball, everybody!
Pete Davidson was spotted out in New York on a little walk with his daughter Scotty. This comes about him and Elsie Hewitt. We reported previously that they have split. But Elsie's been doing a bunch of vlogs recently on TikTok showing that she is basically a single mother, saying that she's finally getting to put the baby down and go to Pilates and having to work and make money. But our sources did tell us that Pete is helping, fund her rent and healthcare.
Or paying her rent, is what you meant to say.
Our sources also say Pete remains very active in Scotty's life and does see her daily, but he's not in any of these vlogs that Elsie has posted.
Maybe he watches the baby while she goes to Pilates.
There's nothing better when you're a dad out by yourself with a baby.
Oh my God! And
I know I've said this before, but you get treated like a veteran.
Better than a puppy.
Oh, I used to just do laps in Trader Joe's.
Nick Reiner has just petitioned the court for the release of funds from the trust his parents set up for him, even as he awaits trial for their murders.
Nick Reiner says that he needs his inheritance from his parents, Rob and Michelle, in order to pay his legal fees.
This is a trust, not the full inheritance. This is a setup for him that has 2 disbursements, one when he's 30 and one when he's 35, the rest of it.
But Nick says the trustee won't release the funds he needs for an attorney, as well as basic prison necessities.
The guy is trying to get toothpaste and basic goods and chips or whatever he wants, and they're not putting any money on his books. So it seems like the trustee is really just withholding everything.
So he is now stuck in this place where he has, I believe, a public defender, and he can't afford anybody else without the inheritance.
Nick says he wants to rehire famed lawyer Alan Jackson, who initially took the case but departed after finding out Nick's siblings changed their minds about funding his defense. And on TMZ Live, Alan Jackson told us he is more than ready to come back.
If there are the resources there that are necessary to be able to build a robust, a full-throated defense, absolutely. Absolutely. Me and my entire team are ready, willing, and able to step right back in and start securing his defense.
Bottom line, Nick Reiner says he's legally entitled to that trust money regardless of his situation.
He's saying the plain terms of this trust are the money should be dispersed to me, and it has nothing to do with whether or not I committed this crime.
But Nick is 32, so why didn't Rob and Michelle give him the first installment of the trust when he turned 30?
My gut would be because his parents knew he couldn't handle it.
He had addiction issues, and you don't give that money to an
He had
addict.
mental health issues, he had addiction issues.
He had a lot of issues.
The whole thing's so sad.
It's really sad, and mental health is such a crisis in our country. It's unbelievable how bad things are.
Madonna is finally admitting what Billy Idol did to her in the 1980s.
Ooh, I missed that. What is it?
He stole her cab.
I went out and saw a taxi and I waved it down and he steps in front of me with his punk regalia.
Billy Idol stole a taxi from you?
Yes, and he didn't even say sorry or thanks or nothing.
That seems like a very Billy Idol thing to do.
Yeah, she's admitted a few things during this press tour for her new album.
Did you see the new video? It's all sort of harkening back to New York club days, and they're all in a bathroom, and it's Kate Moss and this one and that one.
The girls' bathroom is the best at the club.
Yeah, exactly.
The girls' bathroom is better than the club itself.
Yeah.
Why?
You walk in, there's a gaggle of girls, someone's crying, someone's drunk.
It's a whole thing. It's a culture. It's like a subculture.
Ours is just a symphony of farts and no talking.
Ew!
It is.
And if there's a bathroom attendant, you feel worse for him than any human being ever.
And they try to give you a candy.
I like the candies.
Yeah, me too.
But you finish going in the bathroom, the last thing I want is a Hershey bar. What the hell?
Coming up.
Cardi B performed at the NBA Finals. She had Charles Barkley all messed up.
We've been competing with Cardi B here. I don't know if those B's, that might be Cardi D's.
But her boobs were insane.
Were they more insane than usual?
Yes, that was like a girl like on a hunt to get a new man.
TMZ, online and on your phone 24/7. Coming up.
U.S. Representative Sarah McBride. She's a big fan of the Traitors.
Would you ever go on Traitors?
I would, except you have to do your own hair and makeup.
Be right back.
And now, forget the Spurs, because Charles Barkley is the real winner of the NBA Finals Game 3.
Cardi B performed at Game 3 of the NBA Finals last night, and well, she had Charles Barkley all messed up. Cardi's performing, and the Inside the NBA crew is trying to do their halftime report. And somebody said,
We've been competing with Cardi B here. We lost.
Funny. But then Sir Charles took it even further, saying,
I don't know if those B's, that might be Cardi D's.
Damn, that's hilarious!
because her boobs were out.
We got it, thanks.
I love him. At this point, he can say whatever he wants, and you go, that's Barkley.
But her boobs were insane.
Were they more insane than usual?
Let's see. No. Holy crap! Oh, wait, those aren't her boobs. God, that scared us. But yeah, this is pretty on brand. And bonus, Cardi gave a post-game report on what it was like inside MSG with Trump there.
You know what? How I felt like in there?
All while eating a SpongeBob ice cream like a true reporter, obviously.
It felt like the principal was there and everybody had to be like on their best behaviors like that. But nevertheless, it was a great game.
Thanks for that amazing recap. Now back to her Cardi B's. Wait, no.
That might be Cardi D's.
Damn straight, Chuck. And they look good.
I always say I don't like dresses that when I'm looking at the women in, they give me anxiety.
Yeah.
And that gives me anxiety.
That does the opposite for me.
Yeah, well.
We know. So thanks for a great show, Cardi B.
She got the wrong initials.
Rep. McBride, it's very good to see you.
We got U.S. Representative Sarah McBride in D.C., and we've established and we know she's a big fan of the Traitors. And so we tell her that Michelle Obama just said if she had to go on any reality show, she would pick the Traitors.
Do you think maybe they should try to make that work?
I would watch that in a heartbeat, but that's not saying much because I would watch any season of Traitors. I think that would be the greatest reality TV show season in world history of any reality TV show.
She would be the perfect traitor because
she would be the perfect traitor.
No one would dare pick her.
Would you ever go on Traitors?
I would, except for, and this is, you guys can make fun of me, I don't care. You have to do your own hair and makeup. And I am challenged.
So what would be your ideal one to go on?
Price is Right has to be the easiest.
No, because getting in the right amount for the Showcase Showdown, that's tough, because you can't be over.
You got to know jet ski prices and everything.
Yeah, why is it always a jet ski?
It's a jet ski and a new camper van.
Yeah, it's always the same thing.
Always, dude.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
And now, move over, Becky with the good hair. It's Jay-Z with the good hair.
Jay-Z!
Love the afro, love the afro.
One
piece, all right?
That's Jay-Z in New York City, signing autographs as he prepares for some shows at Yankee Stadium next month.
He's doing 3 shows, and every night is a completely different set list.
Why is he back like this?
I think you just got to remind people who he is. It's been too long since he's done new music, and I think younger generations have forgotten he's Jay-Z. They just think he's Mr. Beyonce.
Are you kidding? Jay-Z is a legend.
Greatest living songwriter, maybe?
No, Paul McCartney's still alive.
Taylor Swift's still around.
Meghan Trainor, she's really good.
Not sure if that's exactly the same caliber, but sure, it's all about that bass.
Are you gonna keep the hair like this, or are you gonna get braids or a teaser? Have you decided?
Jay-Z sparked some controversy recently because people thought he was wearing a wig.
Oh, that was after he let out his locks.
You can transform locks back into luscious.
I feel racist having this conversation.
His look is so different.
Would it be the greatest day in TMZ history if Charles came out with Jay-Z's hair right now?
It's funny, you were just saying that it was getting racist. I know. And you just upped it.
So thanks, Jay-Z. Since you seem like you're in a talkative mood, we've got a few more questions.
That's enough, that's enough. I don't want to disrespect you by not answering you, but you know what I mean? Let the magic happen.
Nicest turn down ever! Good luck at Yankee Stadium, Jay.
We appreciate you, Jay. Thank you.
Spencer Pratt is not going to be the next mayor of Los Angeles. He placed third behind Nithya Raman and Karen Bass, so they are going on to the runoff election. We got Russell Fry, who's a representative from South Carolina and DC, and asked him about it.
I think that the fact that you don't have to show an ID to vote in California, and they already have suspicious laws, it calls to question, how are these things going to get done? What's going to happen to these votes? Are these votes even lawful? So because of these cloudy, murky, gimmicky laws that California has, people don't have that faith.
I'm so sick of hearing election interference. But California, we should be a little more adept at getting this done.
Shouldn't it be like an app?
No, because then anyone can hack it. Then Elon Musk gets 300 million.
He was pretty close though, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely in the ballpark.
I don't think he's just going to go away.
He's a great communicator. He's done a great job at communicating the failures of municipal government, in this case, Los Angeles.
He should be like the president of SAG or something.
Oh, God, don't foist him upon us. Like, what are you doing?
Coming up.
Jason Biggs and Jenny Mullen out in New York City for a family dinner. They separated last month. She recently was under fire for saying, like, your son is the most toxic man you'll ever date.
I wouldn't call it toxic. I would call it more like, let my baby go.
Jason Biggs and Jenny Mullen out in New York City for a family dinner. They separated last month. Another drama-free separation. Their rep says they're on great terms. She recently was under fire for saying, like, your son is the most toxic man you'll ever date, posting the photo of her, like, on top of her 12-year-old son, which was really weird.
It doesn't have to be toxic. That's a big word, especially with a 12-year-old.
They're mama's boys, most of them, I would imagine.
Yeah, but her whole point was that now he's 12 and he's like getting away from the mama's boy thing. So he's texting
that's
girls.
Normal. As a mother, you're like weeping. Yeah. I wouldn't call it toxic. I would call it more like, let my baby go. You know, I still have that with my son.
How old is your son now?
25.
Wow. 25? You look great for having a 25-year-old.
But I have an only child, and he's my boy, and he's my baby, and God help any woman who has hurt his feelings. There is one that I won't run her over with my car, but I'm gonna tap her. Just to remind her.
Just let her know you're back there.
Just say, I remember you.
Yeah. I'm sure he's so pleased you're talking about
it. Coming up.
Coleman Domingo was on Good Hang with Amy Poehler.
I love Coleman Domingo.
He talked about how he met his husband through one of those Craigslist ads, like the Misconnections.
What? Oh, I love Misconnections.
What? Coleman Domingo was on Good Hang with Amy Poehler.
I love Coleman Domingo.
He talked about how he met his husband through one of those Craigslist ads, like the Misconnections.
What? Oh, I love Misconnections.
So like 21 years ago, he was in San Francisco.
I'm crossing paths, going into a Walgreens with the most beautiful person I think I've ever seen. We never speak.
And a few days later, he was on Craigslist trying to like coordinate buying a computer.
And I thought about posting one of the Craigslist Misconnections ads.
And then went to the Misconnections page, and there was a post about him. The man had already done it.
And it said, saw you outside of Walgreens, Berkeley. He placed it just an hour before I looked.
And then they met, and they fell in love, and now they're married. They've been together 21 years.
Has anyone else watched Should I Marry a Murderer? That's how they met, with Craigslist.
Really?
No, sorry. Was it Facebook hookup?
Oh, are you talking about that Scottish lady?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're big true crime people in our house. Have you watched The Crash?
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Crash.
She so did it.
Like, the car never slowed down.
Women are bad drivers, though.
Not all women are bad drivers.
When you can pull a boat and put it in the lake, then I'll believe
I'd
it.
love to see you do that. Yeah, Branson, you've called in and been like, I can't get my Tesla to start. I can't get it work.
My entire battery died. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Why didn't you just wake your mom up? Mom, can I borrow your car to go to work?
I know. Mom's here. Mom, I need the Civic.